Alright. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the London live stream. It's Thursday today. Should be a pretty good day. So, in terms of news, we have core CPI coming up tomorrow, and then later in the day we have unemployment claims. Other than that, really not too much here for us to worry about. Okay, so that means we will just get straight into the charts. Let's just check here if there's anything. Nah. Alright. So let's start with gold. Gold, of course, as you can see, we are just in this range, okay? We tapped into this daily support on Tuesday, and that really confirmed that we would stay in this range a little bit longer. So yesterday we had a pretty weak bullish candle. That candle's not really giving us too much direction here now, but you can assume the fact that we have tapped off of support here, we could probably drive up to resistance or maybe even to fill just the daily wick from yesterday. So really anything could happen here. We are in consolidation. We'll have to break it down on the lower time frames. Alright, well, let's look at a 4 hour first. So a 4 hour, your previous 4 hour closed bullish. So straight off the bat, your your daily candle is bullish, your 4 hour candle is bullish. Probably going to be looking for bars. So we've got a support right over here. And we've got a resistance up here. So bars above this resistance to basically fill the wick of yesterday. Let's have a look at this. Yeah. So your resistance on the lower time frame is right over here, the high of today, and once you break above there, we should fill the wick of yesterday's candle. So let's have a look here. We'll have a target right over here. That range is about 30 pips. And then looking further up, we do have more clean traffic moving up. So we'll mark that up as well, see what happens. But I think price will eventually begin to move down because next week is interest rates, and interest rates, with rising interest rates, we should see a move down on gold. Now, because everyone is aware of that already happening, you can anticipate to see gold move down before that, but you don't want to just go off a preconceived idea. So we're going to follow price here, but keep in mind that anything can happen. Looking left, you do have a clean range moving down here. Alright. So bars above resistance, possible sells below support. I'd much rather be buying with the previous 4 hour candle bullish, but if you look here, we have a very similar scenario where price drove down, we had a bullish candle, a bearish candle, then another bullish candle tapping back into resistance before a massive push down right in the zone. Okay, so we have this bullish candle, we have our tap back into support, we have our bearish candle, we have our bullish candle, tap back into resistance, and now this candle right here very well may do exactly what this candle did. Okay, so we need to just be aware that anything can happen. Looks like price did create a support, push up, struggled to re-break this level because this level right here is basically your 4 hour resistance. Okay, So as you can see, price struggled to break that level now, and we are pushing down. So if we do break below support here, we could see price potentially fill this wick. Okay, so if we do manage to get into sales below support here, we obviously want to see a closure below. That it will be first prize. But if we do manage to get into a sell here, that's going to be probably your break even point as we fill that wick. And then let's look here. Yeah, looking on half an hour, pretty much clean traffic down to this level. We should basically mirror that candle from yesterday. So that is that in terms of buys and sells. Let's just mark up this level nicely. So yeah, we got sells below 1851 and buys above 1855. And now you just have to wait. And let's mark this up as well, just so everyone knows this is a no trade range. You don't really want to get involved in this range right here. As of now, price does not have a clear direction, okay? As you can see, we're just moving sideways. We're not moving up and we're not moving down. Price is just stuck in this range. Let's have a look at GJ. Oh, GJ is moving down beautifully here. I only say it with such enthusiasm because I entered a sell just before the stream. Basically, on this candle closure to move into this level over here kind of thing. Okay, so GJ probably gonna stay away from GJ today. We'll just monitor it, but it's going to be a tough one. Okay. We are still trending up. So really right now you are waiting for a support to form to push back up here. Morning Jared, how's it going? Yeah, waiting for support to form and for price to push back up to some of the highs here. We definitely want to see most probably an hourly candle closure to confirm some sort of support here. As of now, price is pushing down. There is some bearish momentum here, and you could see a further pullback. Okay, but we're not going to let that bother us. price is uptrending, if we form a support, then we'll execute on buys. Other than that, for sells, we probably need a resistance to form, and yeah, we'll just see. Right now, there's nothing to do on GJ for me. Yesterday, I made the mistake of basically thinking that, we should pull back. Like, we've really pushed up a lot, and I did still execute on a buy because we were in an uptrend here on the break of this bearish doji. You may remember right over here, price pushed into a little bit of profit, came back down, and I closed at break even because we basically tapped into this daily level over here. And let's see. So price pushed up, tapped that daily level, came back to break even, and I guess I bitched out. I said no, it's going to reject this level very strongly, and then look at it go. So trade the trend, trust the trend. If you take an L, it's part of it. It happens. But you need to play the probability game here. Price is trending up. What is the probability that we create a higher high? Probably pretty high, as you can see. So right now, just waiting for GJ. Probably only check GJ again at 9 o'clock to see how the hourly candle closed. So we're just waiting for gold right now. Keep in mind, you are basically tapping into this 4-hour support level. So this could just be this 4-hour candle, I guess you could say, collecting liquidity to drive on up. So for sells below support here, we need a strong confirmation. Your 15-minute candle just closed, obviously just sitting on support there. If we break the low here, we could see price move, but like I said, I really want to see that 30-minute candle closure. A little bit of free promo there. Something in the works. So I can't see it here, but I think, let me double check. Got 40 videos as of today, so that should be about 37 streams. I think I'll wait to 100. Yeah, at 100 streams, on the 100th live stream, I'm going to do some sort of giveaway. So if you are tuning in, if you are a regular, just be aware, keep your heads up. Follow my Instagram for more details on that. Maybe we'll do it at 100 subscribers. That should probably come first. So maybe 100 subscribers. Yeah, I don't know so much about GJ forming support here today. Maybe the 100th subscriber 100th subscriber when no one's gonna subscribe, then everyone's just gonna wait until it gets to 100. $100 for the 100th subscriber. Just in case you see this donation button here, it really is a donation. If you've ever heard of Grant Cardone and the Grant Cardone Foundation, he basically takes the donations to educate and mentor, um, yeah, as you can see, adolescents in underserved and at-risk populations. And I think that's very powerful. Right now, there's nothing really set up like that here, but this really just hits home. I like that idea. So donations for now will go to there until maybe get something going this side for something like that. Of course, it's better to help your own community, but it's really the idea behind it, and I really stand for that. So for now, donations will go to that. Working on quite a few things now, so once things calm down, maybe I'll work on something like that this side. I slept through like 3 alarms this morning. I don't know what happened. But man, I'm tired. But you gotta get up, show up. It's the only way you're gonna make it. Alrighty, so it looks like we're about to close on a 30 minutes, just how we were saying. So let's get ready here. Let's get ready. Closing below support now on a 30 minute should give us a lot more confirmation here to possibly drive down and fill that wick, and then at that point we'll be risk free. So you're looking at a stop, sell stop on the break of the low. Not a very big stop here today. So we'll just wait a couple minutes here. We need this candle to close first. There is a minute to go. Looks like it may even just get away from us. But if we're closing below support, alright, there's still plenty of range here down to your next support. This push here just confirms that we do have some nice momentum below this level here, so this is fine. This is just fine. I do possibly want to see a wick up here before driving down. Okay, so it looks really good, but not going to do anything impulsive here. I want to wait and see a top wick formed here, and then for price to drive back down and re-break the lows. Okay, so that may or may not happen, but we wait regardless. Can already see this candle flipping back bullish. So if you felt like you missed entry as price started to drive down, do not worry, you will get a chance here. So looking to have a sell stop on the break of the low. At 1849 420. Your stop loss will be above the previous candle. Okay. At 1852 500 for about 31 pips. should probably drive a little bit further up here, get a slightly steeper wick. So stop on my broker here is 1849.3, so just be aware of your spread here and your prices given on your broker. Okay, so it looks like we don't have enough range to the bottom of that wick, but if we do happen to flip back bearish here, we should have some momentum. We'll just monitor how this trade goes. Not going to have a set point to move stops to break even. Maybe down here. Everyone wants to send messages while we are about to get into a trade. Come on, guys. Give me a break. I was speaking about the 4-hour time frame earlier, how from this level we rallied down. You could be looking at something similar, and looking at this as your 4-hour range, you got your resistance up here, your support down here. If we could have a continuation back down to this higher time frame support. So looking to leave a runner down into that level. Okay, moving to our entry here. So we'll have break even at 1847,550. Gold is about to close here on a 15 minute, just hovering above our sell stop. If you break these wicks here on GJ, you may see a continuation of this push down here. A little bit wary to take sells right now on GJ. Gold, we may even have to wait here for 9 o'clock. The 15-minute is obviously still closing above support here, so yeah, I probably would wait for 9 o'clock on GJ as well. Leaving these sell stops in for a couple more minutes. If we do not have any sort of push down here, I'll delete them and wait for the 9 o'clock candle. Let's see, is gold gonna move down? Or do we need to delete sell stops? Okay, so we're probably going to wait here for the hourly candle closure. I'll leave them in for 3 more minutes. Probably not going to get triggered in. Okay, so sell stops on gold are deleted. We are waiting for the hourly candle closure. You'll probably find us set the exact same sell stop, but just want to wait for the hourly candle to open, as we may see a wick up before driving down. Okay, so here's one thing to note. We also have this hourly uh, resistance support area here, which we are tapping into. So we want to be aware of that as we close bullish on a 30-minute here. So definitely a sign to stay patient. You know, we are closing below this support level here, and looking on a 30-minute, we do have this clean candle to mirror all the way down. But I guess on an hourly, you can see that looking left here, this is definitely a level of concern. So we'll just wait maybe for 9:15 to see what price does. I suppose this is also quite a significant psychological level, 1850. Don't normally take these kind of things into account, but always adds a little bit of confluence. We may have a fake out of this level here. Your previous 4 hour was bullish. Daily is bullish, I suppose. I'd rather be taking buys than sells here. Like I say, your daily range, sorry, it's a little bit of a mess. Your daily range is kind of here between 1869 and 1837. So we tapped into support here at 1837. There's a high probability that we drive back up to resistance. Maybe not all that way, but maybe back to 1863, or at least to fill the daily wick here. So you'd kind of be waiting for a support on the lower time frame. Here we got a support on the 4 hour, got a bullish candle, and a support here on a 30-minute, which we've now broken. So if we close back in this range, then yes, you'll be looking at a fake out, and this may become a range for fake out bars. Just want to be patient here. got 1 minute to go here for our new hourly candle. So this is what we have been waiting for. Closing in this range here, got nothing much to do. Like I say, no trade range, obviously a very small range. Not going to want to execute on buys or sells within this range. We need a closure back into this range here, or we could possibly execute a sell on the break of the low. Sell stop at 18.49, 370 for a break of the low here. So looking at about a 20 pip stop. Here on my broker, got my sell stop at 18.49,25. About a pip off on my broker. Yours might be too, so just keep a heads up. So GJ pushed down, reacted to the lows here and pushing back up now. Could see us push further down here if we do break the lows on GJ. Your stop loss in gold is going to be at about 1851 400, about 20 pip stop on this sell stop here. Okay, looks like we are about to get triggered in. So we're going to have the same level for break even here on gold. Not in just yet. Ooh. I'm still not in. What the hell? Should get triggered in here, guys. If we don't, that's fine. if you did get triggered in prematurely on the sell stop as we flip bullish now, maybe a good time to take off some risk. Should probably see GJ retrace here. Um, this move down. Of course, higher time frame we are in an uptrend. So forming a support, we could move back up to the highs unless we are in for more of a correction. Maybe we just push back up to 1867 900 or even 1868 area. But we should see a bit of a push up here with the support formed for price to then maybe move down, or if we break above 1868, maybe we move back up to the highs here. So if we close strong bullish on this 15-minute candle, may just execute a bar on the closure. We'll see gold moving back down. Yeah, still looks good. Stop at 1851 500. Your sell stop is at 1848 300. Gonna leave a runner to move down into support here, but our main target here will be just the nearest support here, looking to mirror this candle down here back into support. we break these lows, we should move down here on GJ. Yeah, it looks good. Can have a sell stop on the break of the lows at 164,400. Stop loss above the previous 15-minute high for about 28 pips. Okay, sell stops triggered. We'll move stops to break even as we fill this previous wick here to the left. Don't worry too much about gold. I will shout when we get triggered in there. $22 pip stop on gold. Ooh, GJ. Closing off and moving stops to break even. Closed half here at 18 pips. Ooh. Lovely lads and lasses. Okay, gonna have a TP, let's just call it 167, or let's call it right into that wick there. So 167,030 for your TP. Okay, let's let that baby run. Gold pushing back up here. Ever so slightly relieved to not have been triggered in here. I hope no one else got triggered in prematurely, because we did break that previous 30-minute low, but yeah, not convincingly. Looks like your 30-minute is now going to close back in this range, so we could be looking at those bars. Sell stops deleted on gold. Oh, it's not coming up with the 22 there. Stop was 30, 31 pips. 28 pips. Am I lying? I think it was 28 pips. Got about 5 minutes here to your new 30-minute candle, and I would like to see so if we close like that, I would like to see a little bit of a wick down before getting involved on the break of the high. Looking here, your stop loss looks pretty big, so Preferably, I'd really like to see a slightly steeper wick tapping into 1851 250 for our stop loss below that level for about 19 pips, and then our first target is up here at 23 pips, and we'll be looking to fill this daily wick. So this was the level I was most concerned about as a target. Just wanted to go for a slightly better risk to reward, but don't want to push it here. We are tapping into this target, and it seems as though the momentum has slowed here. You know, with the trend being very bullish previously, two things could happen here. We get this violent pullback, which is already pulled back quite a lot this morning. So at this point, we could start tapping into some major buy orders, and we could have a heavy rejection. And our 30-minute candle is about to close. So what I'm going to do right here is, let's see, I want to close out a little bit more of this position. Okay, I'm going to leave it for now. I may just move stops above this level here at, let's say, 67,350. Doesn't make much of a difference. So yeah, leave it as it is. Yeah, not too sure about gold right now. I mean, if we close back in this range, I may just leave it alone. Got one winning trade here on GJ. That is enough. Two minutes for your 30-minute candle. Currently sitting at about 23 pips, 22 pips in profit here. So with gold closing like this, respecting this support, okay, we did break above, but we didn't manage to close above. So respecting the support level, you know, basically like a fake out on a 5 minutes, we could still see price break this low and to push down. So yeah, I guess gonna set these sell stops one last time. at 120, 1849, 120, let's say 1849, 100. You can see this current 30 minutes pushing up, and we should probably tap into this resistance. If we then drive down, that will be your stop loss above the current candle. So we're looking at about 20 to 23 pips for your stop loss. GJ. Ooh. Pushed very close there. Looks like we're driving up. Possibly rejecting. Can I have my stop at 167 290, 10 pips in profit. In fact, what I'm going to do is I'm just getting wary that we get a rejection off of this level, so probably going to close out full here at 27 pips. Lovely, lovely, lovely. So yeah, gold, I'm not too excited about gold at the moment. If this candle does happen to respect this support, turn resistance, and drive back down, that would be nice. That is the idea behind this sell stop here. Your previous 30 minutes drove back up, failed to close back into the range here, rejected, closed the bearish doji. If we do break the lows here, you should see some more bearish momentum. Okay, looking a little bit better. So as of now, your stop loss is looking like maybe 25, 26 pips. Stop loss at 1851, 750. Well, GJ, yeah, would have hit TP, but I mean, 36 pips, secured 27. That's alright. Gold. Yeah, I don't know about these sell stops. Probably not, eh? So, we're gonna delete the sell stop. And you probably want to see an hourly closure into this range now. Seems as though something is slowing the internet down. Maybe the maid vacuuming. Vacuuming up all the internet. Yeah, so gold's kind of flip-flopping on us right now. The sell stop is still valid. If you do happen to drive back down, you're just looking at a slightly steeper stop loss. Let's see, your 15 minute is about to close. Let's wait for that 15 minute to close before making a decision here. May set the sell stop one last time. Your stop loss is getting bigger and bigger. You can still go for 1-to-1 here. Just want to be cautious. Okay, so let's try this one last time. Sell stop at 18.49 100. Come on. Your stop loss is going to be above the current 15 minute wick at 18.52 250. So your position will look like this. Okay, well, your 15 minute close bearish. You've got some really nice wick rejections to this previous support level, and we are closing within this range marked up here. Nice little wick up on your 15-minute, tapping into that previous resistance there. Looks good. Drum roll. Are you ready? Going once, going twice. And not sold. GJ looks like it may push down further, but not going to try and get anything more out of GJ. We just wait here with gold, see what happens here, and this will be our last attempt here. Going once, going twice. and sold. There we go, I'm triggered in. Two and a half minutes until your new hourly candle here. Right now we are sitting pretty bearish. I would like to see us close below 1850. 30 seconds to go. Are we going to close below 1850? Okay, we didn't quite close below 1850, but if you're looking at your 30-minute, your support is over here. Close below there. We are still bearish on a 30-minute and an hourly, so looking pretty good. Are driving down right now. Let's see how far we push. We may want to manage risk if we break the current candle high, but this is obviously, this candle has just opened. So we may pull back and form a steeper wick, but if that is the case, we do risk getting wicked out here, so just need to be aware of that. In fact, you probably would want your stop loss above the previous hourly candle, because as long as we are respecting that previous hourly candle, you should still drive down here. If we break the low here, I'm going to move stops to above the previous 15-minute candle. If we do break that 15-minute candle, previous 15-minute candle high, there's a very high chance that we drive up and fill these wicks. So even if we do break that high, I'm probably going to close some of this position. looking at your 15 minute, you have this resistance over here, which we've tapped back into. Hopefully that's our wick for the hourly candle. Like I say, if we break the previous 15 minute high, I'm going to close half here. Doesn't look too bad. We are respecting that level and we are pushing back down now. Looks pretty good on a 5 minute here. You can see our 30 minute support here at 1850. We pulled back here. We formed a resistance and we are driving back down now. Let's see, gold trades at this time. So gold at 10:40. Okay, that's Asian close, that's fine. But just after 10, gold worked out. Maybe I need to start adding what times I close these trades, because I'm wanting to know how long I'm sitting in gold trades after between 10 and 10:30. Looking here, just before 10:30, took a loss. Okay, let's go all the way back to the start. Damn, that worked out nicely. Must have been Asian session close volume pushing that. GJ break even, yeah, just before 11. I'm watching the trade, guys, don't worry. 11, loss on gold. Let's do this. 40 pip loss just after 10. Maybe it was too early in the hour. Yeah, I'm not too sure about this time. 10 o'clock. Things seem to be pretty slow between 10 and 10:30, or maybe even 9:30 and 10:30. Things seem to slow down a lot. Let's look just after 9. GBPJPY. Just after 9:30, loss. Just after 9:30, obviously had a big stop loss here, so the target would have also been 40 plus pips. Only secured 10. 9:30 loss. $9.30 loss. Before 9:30. So could be onto something here. Just monitor these trades between this time. Maybe I'll have a look at the chart a little bit later or after this trade. But I find things seem to slow down after London Open sometimes, or maybe in the past couple weeks. There's been a few gold trades lately where we sit in the trade which only plays out closer to 11. Maybe we sit in the trade from 9:30-ish. Only plays out at 11. We're in Asian session close. Yeah, that volume from Asian session close kicks in. Movement wasn't too bad yesterday on gold during London, but it was just range bound, so quite tricky. We capitalized on these sells here. Secured about 18 pips. Yeah, this day we had some movement. Our issue now is because volume has slowed down so much. This trade at this point is becoming more 50-50. The probability has started to shift. Okay, looking at the higher time frame, this is still in our favor here. Okay, the 30-minute and the hourly. Alright. But your 15-minute is somewhat creating a support. So we need to re-break this low to see this continuation down. If we start breaking above some of these previous 15-minute candles here, these highs, we could see a move back up to fill these wicks. So we need to break these wicks at the bottom here. We need some sort of volume. Not looking too shabby. This 5-minute candle is picking up. Looks like we may break this low here. Get back to our entry. There we go. Let's see. Keep in mind that's also a previous hourly candle though. So once we break that, you should see us move down to, let's say, 1847, 500, 550, where we will move our stops to break even. Moving the stop loss to 1851, 100. Okay, we had a pretty strong push down. You're nearly into our break-even level. GJ. Did we get in on the GJ trade? Yeah, we took GJ sells here today. I also took GJ sells here on the break of the support before the stream at about 7:30, and then as we pushed down we consolidated, formed like a little bit of a support here on a 15-minute. On the break of those lows we got involved with this bearish momentum and had our take profit here to fill this week. Thank you for joining again, Shamar. I love to see you guys coming back. And to everyone else joining here this morning, thank you so much. Please leave a thumbs up on the video and subscribe if you have not subscribed. So yeah, we had a pretty strong push down. This 1 minute candle left quite a strong wick, but with momentum we should fill that wick. Don't want to move stops to break even yet, but if we do push up to break even, I'll close half. It's just not really enough range. Need to give it a little bit of breathing room here. Here we go. Here we go. My trading view must be a little bit behind. Seems to be paused, if anything. Yeah, on my MetaTrader, we are about to tap into... Okay. Yeah, well, anyway, guys, I'm moving stops to break even right now. And we are sitting at about 10 pips. I'm going to close out a little bit of this position here. Okay, I haven't closed anything yet. Let's just give this a second. Okay. I think as we tap into this previous 4-hour level, I'm going to be closing half. So right here, I'm going to close half. Close half at 12 pips. A1 Media Group. How's it, man? Thank you for joining the stream this morning. Pretty good day to join the stream. I would say a couple weeks have been a little bit tough here. But things are picking up. You know, you got to show up. You got to persist. I've been doing this for 3 or so years now, and you know, there's a couple weeks every now and then where I still struggle, still make mistakes. But I'm fortunate enough to have found consistency, and now this is all I do. So, you know, when you have a losing day or losing week, which we haven't had a losing week exactly, but I mean last week there was a lot of news, a lot of bank holidays, so last week was bound to be tough. Ended up with pretty much a break-even week, but you got to be looking long term. So you know, we show up every day. We've been taking some losses, and with the stream, you know, this is really as transparent as it gets. So I can't really hide this from you guys. I can't edit this record. I update this record after every trade, and it's here for you guys to see for accountability. I've lost a little bit of interest in keeping a win rate percentage, as we've been taking quite a few losses lately. You know what? It is what it is. At the end of the day, win rate doesn't matter too much. If you're consistent, if you are profitable, at the end of the month or end of the year, if you want to really be like lenient, I'd like to say that you should be profitable at the end of every month. Depends, I guess, on your strategy, but this strategy, you know, we find trades pretty much every day. So on such a frequent basis, you know, some days we don't take trades, but on such a frequent basis, you should be profitable at the end of the month. Sell on gold. How big were our stops here? So yeah, it looks like we secured some profit at a good area there. About a 30 pip stop here. Secured 12 pips, stop so at break even. And now we just have to let this trade run. Looks pretty good. We are tapping into a 4-hour level here. You can see this level here at 1847 500 area. But we spoke about this. Let's just remove this stuff. Spoke about this level here at 1855. You can see how we tapped into this level. We've tapped into it again. Now, looking at our previous hour, our 4-hour candle was bullish, okay, but we are closing below resistance. Our daily was also pretty much bullish, but yesterday was a pretty weak bullish candle, and we are in this higher time frame consolidation, so I said anything could happen here. And as you can see, we began to drive down, okay, and I was referring to what happened here. This 4-hour candle was also bullish, okay. After this strong bullish candle here, then we had that bearish candle. So same thing here, strong bullish candle, bearish with a bullish closure below resistance. Your next candle broke support here and drove down quite strongly. So same thing here, we've broken support. We waited for a closure below support on the lower time frames. Hey, thank you, Kaylin. There we go. We had this closure below support. Okay, we didn't execute immediately. Looking left here on an hourly, we had this level, which we were just watching. Okay. Below that level, we said we should basically push down back into the support. So yeah, I'd say it played out pretty well. Our target right now, our first target is down here at 1846 172. Probably close out 90% as we move into that level. I'm gonna leave a runner here. I think, you know, looking at the weekly, I'm pretty bearish. Well, obviously I'm bearish. I mean, if you're not bearish, there may be something wrong with you. But on the daily, of course, we are in consolidation. Looking over here at this level, and over here, over here. Okay, we've got an area of resistance there. You can see yesterday's candle was a weak bullish candle, and now we are reacting to that level. So maybe we get a push down here to the 4-hour support at 1839. 1839. May get stopped out at break even, yeah. That's okay. 2 wins for us today. Yes, we did have a trade on GJ. So just following the momentum here. Not gonna lie, it took some balls to sell in this uptrend. Anyone who has been selling GJ has probably been depressed for the past few days. So you can just see we broke below the support level, had a strong move down. I said maybe we form a support around here and we could move up, retest this level. If we don't break these highs and we break the lows here, you could see us move down to your next support. And we executed on that. Secured about 27 pips here on GJ. Gold looks like I've been stopped out at break even. Ooh, that's unfortunate. Looks like it may even just be forming the top wick here to move further down. Yep. Cool beans. So that's me, guys. This looks like now we are forming a support on GJ to maybe move back up to the highs. Honestly, I think it's going to be pretty tricky on GJ. I'm going to be interested to see how New York turns out, but not really worried about trading GJ here for the rest of the day. Not really worried about trading at all for the rest of the day. 2 wins, pretty good day. And yeah, guys, I'll see you tomorrow. Thank you so much for joining the stream once again. I always appreciate it. And hope you enjoyed that. Nice to have a little bit of a what do you call it? Like a boost. Hasn't been the best the past couple of weeks. But we've been taking notes, we've been learning, executing on what we're learning, adapting to the current markets, getting there. So please leave a like on the video before you go, and I'll see you tomorrow. Cheers everybody. Oh, how do I end the stream now?